Hello people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Stalemates in World of Tanks, how we can counter that, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna play the M103 on Redshire by the looks of it. Yeah, it's Redshire. We're gonna drive into the position. Obviously, we're not gonna pick the hill because this vehicle has the weak point on top. And obviously, if you're gonna drive over here, it's gonna be much better. The object 77 tries to hit our weak point manage. Unluckily for him, he doesn't manage to penetrate. We try to hit his cupola and we don't manage to do so. Right now, it looks like we're pretty much at a stalemate. What does that mean? We cannot really push because there are so many tanks that are on that hill over there where I'm pointing my thing. Yeah, obviously there are gonna be tanks there, in that bush over there. So if you're gonna push, if you're gonna go aggressive like that tortoise, you're gonna get punished for that, and you're gonna lose pretty much mostly of your hit points. Sorry for that. Next, we have this Super Conqueror, which once again brings us to a stalemate. Um, and this is where artillery pieces are actually important. Look at this. We managed to hit flash. Wargaming did say when they reworked the HE shells that every shell is gonna do some bit of damage. Second one hits 28 damage. If this will be the old variant of the HE shells, this could actually do like maybe 50, 60 HP of damage, but I will scare the Super Conqueror of its position. He's playing with full gold by the looks of it, and I cannot really have any option over here. I'm stuck. Going on the other side will take me like 3 minutes, and on top of that, I don't really want to use this, leave this position because there is only like tier 8 VK and 97 that we're holding this flank, and obviously the tanks that are facing towards the middle. What I'm trying to do over here is to spot because we do have an artillery piece. The artillery piece is actually really handy in this situation, and is the only person that can scare the Super Conqueror off position. What I'm trying to do over here is try to do some damage. And this guy has better reload, actually doesn't have the better penetration, but better gun handling, better armor. I mean, I can only penetrate like a pixel of his turret with AP, and with hit, yeah, good luck hitting that with zero point 0.4 despair because keep in mind I'm using the middle gun. Over there, bad aim by me. I auto aim just to keep my gun as accurate as possible. And now I'm trying to see how fast he's reloading. It looks like 6.5 seconds. Uh, I managed to shoot him because obviously I know what was his reload and I don't want to take damage. This VK is just letting him farm him, and we have like only like a small pixel, and obviously with our gun being not being top, we cannot really do damage to him. And obviously hit is a much better ammunition over here, but once again it's yes or no because there are space protection. Um, the Conqueror, we can penetrate right in the gun mantle with hit or on the top. But once again, hitting this is gonna be really, really difficult. We need to be stationary. We need the Super Conqueror to not make a mistake. And once again, he's fully APCRs. Come on, HEs, don't disappoint me. I don't know why Wargaming had to rework the HE shells. I mean, it's like before no one was happy, now everyone's like more unhappy about it. And the only thing that is gonna do damage to the S Conqueror is that pesky artillery piece. We managed to put a shell in, firstly out of the 50 that we managed to, managed to fire. And by the looks of it, we're like 5 minutes in and we dealt our first bit of damage. Yes, we played for 5 minutes over here just bouncing each other's shells, trying to hit our weak points. What I'm trying to do is to spot, and unfortunately he managed to penetrate right into my gun shield. And now, come on, M103. I'm trying to pre-aim that because I want to make myself as accurate as possible, but hitting weak points, it is really, really difficult. I mean, come on. ugly aim by me, really ugly. And the same goes to the S-Conqueror. I mean, we fire like 8 shells each, and pretty much like one each connector, something like that. But yes, artillery pieces here were really important. They prevented camping back in the games, and the games were not really this much of a stalemate because obviously the S-Conqueror has been sitting there for 5 minutes flat. Now someone is thinking he's brave enough, he's gonna make some push, and come on, oh, just in time, just in time. And the artillery pieces could just hit this for 2000 because he was stationary and he was sitting in the open. Now no one is playing artillery, oh, beautiful over there, and the S-Conqueror can just stay over there and just farm everyone with this good rate of fire. The yellow wagon decided to be aggressive. He's firing APCRs. I mean, everyone in this battle is firing APCRs. I know how to take that thing apart, and just like that, using our V-shape hull. Actually, it's not a V-shape; it's a boat-shape hull. We managed to do our first bit of damage. I'm blocking 4k damage. Blocking 4k damage for an M103, it's a lot. Over there, it's the Progetto. We managed to hit that blind. I'm not sure if it connected or not. But I know for sure that I did one blind shot, but I'm not sure which one of it. But other than that, I only one blind shot, only one blind shell worth of damage. And once again, we managed to break through that flank after a big fight. And if it didn't had if it wasn't for the mediums, we will still fight at this hour for that how to say that position. It's like everyone will run out of ammo, and still we no one will be dead if it wasn't for those mediums. So yes, this is a typical situation for a stalemate. Now I'm trying to look at my assess my damage, and by the looks of it, he managed to hit our weak point on top. And yeah, that's World of Tanks. Turret armor matters, and obviously now they rework the HE. They how to say they remove artillery pretty much. No one is enjoying the artillery because, like, let's face it, if artillery is gonna hit a heavy tank, it's gonna do like 100 200 damage. But if they're gonna see a light tank or a tank destroyer, they're gonna hit that instead because it's much more appealing to them. They're gonna do much more damage to them. And once again, the projector is hitting us from that bush. I think now we actually connected this one, or actually I don't know which one we connected, but as I mentioned, we did one shell of damage. But other than that, really well played by me over there, using the indicator, of course. We're gonna speed things up because this is just playing cat and mouse. We do have an M60 over there. I don't know what he's doing. We see the Progetto making a mistake. We try to connect the shell. Beautiful. The BZ hits for 750. Beautiful. And the game, by the looks of it, it's in the back. Artillery finishes that off, and as I mentioned, artillery is pretty important on the battlefield. I mean, I hate playing versus artillery, but if it wasn't for the artillery, then games could be less interesting. Now, as I mentioned, artillery hits us for 338, and we try to. I don't know, this tank is so tall, and we managed to hit it by this barn, and we are looking for the revenge on that Progetto. Come on. Oh, too late, too late, too late. Now hunting for that artillery piece, and yeah, I cannot say that this was the best game, but I only tried to show you the stalemate situation. What we managed to do, 3,700 combined plus the blind shot, that was 4,000, which it's okay. I mean, I cannot say it's bad, but for an M103, blocking 6k damage almost. Whew, that was a game. That was indeed a game. So this was Stalemate in World of Tanks. Hopefully, Wargaming, they're gonna consider this and do something. Once again, as I mentioned about the matchmaking, it's not about making Steel Hunter interesting. It's not about adding, I don't know, something to get you full down. And well, maybe the things that the interactive map or however they call it could actually help me over there to push in that as Conqueror. But once again, I have a cupola on top, I have a weak point. How am I gonna push when people are gonna see my weak point on top? If there will be a chieftain, that will make the chieftain better than it is now. So yes, this is a really difficult thing to approach. Hopefully I showed you just a really interesting, actually it was a stalemate situation and how you can use the bow shape. So yes, you can bounce shells with the bow shape as well. So yes, thumbs up for M13 armor. Thank you very much for watching. I hopefully this video was not boring as much as I think, but yes, bye bye.